Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and welcome to our channel today. I appreciate you all being here. And if you're new to the channel, if you're finding us for that very first time, welcome. It's great to have you. And as a quick reminder to all, my focus, my mission here on the channel is I want to be able to provide as much information as I can to as many people as I can, across all regions. And the best way I can do that is when you choose to subscribe to the channel, when you choose to like the videos, when you choose to comment below, when you choose to share the information with associates and colleagues. So with that said, if you've not yet done so, please hit that subscribe button. And for additional ways you can learn more about me and learn how I can help take your business that next level, please check out those links below. And with that said, let's get into our topic today. Simply enough, how to increase gym sales. How to increase gym sales. I don't think I've ever come across a gym that didn't want to do that, okay? Whether they're struggling, whether they become stagnant, or whether they're flourishing and want to go to a whole new level. So I want to give you some thoughts on how you can increase gym sales starting right now. And so number one, introduce new products or services. Introduce new products or services. Okay, a new way to train, a new group training format, new, couples training, maybe it's new retail products, maybe it's supplements that you're going to add to the program, okay? Maybe you're going to bring in retail outlets that are going to come in and sell retail items for a day or two. There's a host of ways you can do this, but start looking at ways that you can introduce new products or services. And one of the things I would suggest you look at, we kind of talk about brick and mortar on that so often, but also when you're looking at your website, look at your website, as a storefront. It's every bit as much the storefront as your actual facility is. And one of the things that I find to be true when I go in and we're doing some analysis on gyms, we're trying to get them back on track, is one of the things we typically find, most websites, half the people that go to those websites are from outside your area. What else can you sell? When folks go to your website, what else can you sell on that website? Maybe you've got an online format. Maybe you've got an online membership program on there. Maybe you've got retail products. Maybe it's supplements. But also look at your website for additional ways to sell products and services. Number two, expand to new markets. Expand the new market. So I just mentioned one right there. Look at your website. Can that open up a whole new market for you? That can really open up the entire globe for you. Okay, from personal training to online memberships to retail. That's a whole new business all of a sudden. Okay, but also when it comes to expanding to new markets, here's what I'd ask you to kind of take a look at. Is when you look at your area where you're at, just put an X. Here's where your gym is. It's going to be about a 3-mile radius, generally speaking, is where your customers are going to come from, okay? And about 20% of those people are going to be expected to be a member. That's what it's going to be. About 20% of those folks are expected to be a member. And just by the math, 80% of them aren't. Well, that 80% is what's commonly referred to as that uncontested market. No one's marketing to them. Okay, think about how can I market to those folks to get them to come in? Why are they not coming in? Okay, because the truth is they're really no different than somebody else. They want to look better, they want to feel better, they want to live longer. Maybe they've not worked out for over a year, they want to lose 20 pounds. They feel uncertain about coming in for a host of reasons. Consider coming up with marketing programs to make it easier to walk in that front door, easier to want to come in. So look at expanding into new markets. Number three, enhance your sales channels. What are your sales channels? People come into the club and join, right? Maybe you've got a kiosk inside your gym for when you get busy, you can send folks over to join, okay? Maybe they can join online. When's the last time you sent out an email that allowed people to join? Okay, look at other channels. Where can people buy? Where can they join? Get more and more of that. Okay, get an online chat feature. Use Facebook Messenger as an online chat feature. It's free. That could be potentially another resource for you. But enhance your sales channels. Okay. Number four, marketing activities. this is always a big one. Most gyms are not doing enough when it comes to marketing. Okay, here's what the goal should be. It's a big goal, but everybody in your market area, that 3-mile radius around where you're located, your goal should be you want everybody in that market area to know who you are. There you go. Most gyms are not doing near enough. Most gyms are doing 1 or 2 things to get the word out. Okay, you want to get known by everybody, and there's so many ways we can do this. In the modern world, it doesn't always have to cost you a lot of money. I mean, for example, when's the last time you sent out a press release? And as a result of sending out a press release, when's the last time you appeared on a local TV show, to demonstrate what you do? When's the last time you were interviewed on the radio? When's the last time you were interviewed by the local newspaper or magazines? That comes from promoting that. Get a press kit button on your website. Okay, you can check out my website at fmconsulting.net. You can see our press kit. Okay, but marketing activities. Number 5, we want to increase gym sales. Change your price. Change your price. Here's the 2 things I suggest. Your core memberships, don't change those. Though what I'm suggesting is add a premium program. Whatever you have, add a premium program. It could be a 3-year paid in full, if your state allows that much. But it could be a 3-year paid in full with additional services. It's got some PT in it, regular PT in it. It's got some child care in it. It might have towel service, whatever you have, right? Okay, but it's more, because what we know is 20% of our audience will spend more money if we simply ask. Some people just want the best. Well, for those 20%, come up with it. Okay, here's our enterprise fitness program. Here's what it is. You'll start selling some. We've got one group we work with that at point of sale, they actually offer a $4,000 personal training package, and they sell them. Now, are they doing huge volume? No, but they don't need to do huge volume to make that work. Okay. The second thing is on change your price is lower it. Lower your price, or consider lowering it. And what I mean by that is add a lower end program, for that price sensitive customer, so that basically maybe you can sign up everybody. But it's good Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. It's good Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So you can bring that price point down that might make it easier for someone to join that ordinarily wouldn't. Great way to increase your numbers. Number 6 on my list, be aware of your competition. You want to increase gym sales? Be aware of your competition. What is your competition doing a good job of? What are they not doing a good job of? What are you doing that's so much better? What are you doing that's so different? Because you want to market this differentiation. These things you do so much better. You want to market this because all of a sudden when you really identify true differentiation, your customer really knows what it is. Guess what? There really is no competition. Because when you have competition, if the consumer sees everybody the same, it's going to come down to whoever's the cheapest. That's likely who's going to win. Number 7 on my list of how to increase gym sales, don't neglect member service. Let's talk about member service in terms of retention, okay? And when I look at retention, it's a direct reflection, of that member experience. And I see too many clubs, they've got a 3%, a 4%, a 5%, a 6% monthly attrition. Do you know your monthly attrition as a percentage? If you don't, go figure it out. What is your attrition? If you're at 4%, what does that mean? You're losing about half your members every year, half of them. What if we could cut that in half? Now you're only losing, say, 2.5% or 2% a month. Without increasing the number of new membership sales, you just increase your gym profitability and the results you're getting for folks. Okay, you want to exceed member expectations. You want to give super service. As I always like to put it, you want to give country club level service at a health club price. But don't neglect that member service. Give super service. Get those attrition rates down, improve your retention. You improve your business immediately without adding one additional new sale to the books. And then last on my list is know when to stop. Know when to stop. Here's what I mean, okay? When I go into turnarounds, the club is called and they're struggling and there's problems ahead, they want me to help fix it. One of the first things we have to do is, in manner of speaking, we have to stop the bleeding. We have to make sure that we have cash in the bank. Every day we have cash in the bank. And so we're going to discontinue things that are not working. If we have staff that's not producing, we're going to have to make that hard decision to save that money. If we have programs that are not producing like they need to, we're going to make that hard decision either to stop them or maybe to at least pause them for a while. But know when to stop. If it's not working, if it's proven that it's not working, if it's stagnant or going down or it's not going up, and things are tough, we need to increase sales, let's pause that. Let's stop that. But know when to stop. You can't just have programs that run forever and don't work. I'll give you a thought here. This is the club we got involved with a few years back, and this club was losing a lot of money. They were losing $20,000, $30,000 a month. It was incredible. And we got in there, and they said, Jim, fix it. And okay, we're going to try to fix this. And we did fix it, actually. But here's what we found when it comes to know when to stop, because this is something that we put a stop to. Know when to stop. They were signing up high numbers. They were doing big sales numbers. But the problem was every time they signed somebody up, they'd lose money. They weren't making money on that customer until like month 6. But the reason it was is because how they had intertwined the membership, the nutrition, and the personal training, they were paying out so much in commissions and cost, and based on what they were charging, they weren't making money until that 5th or 6th month. So I stopped that program. Okay, and for a period of time, we actually eliminated nutrition and PT until we got it back on course. And we just sold memberships. So our prices dropped. Our volume actually dropped because it wasn't quite as good a deal. It was still good, but not quite as good. But immediately, we turned the corner in terms of bridging the gap on how much we were losing every month. I mean, significant progress was made to the point that we were able to sell that facility. Okay, the dollar numbers weren't as big, but the bottom line numbers were significantly better. Know when to stop. Okay, so folks, again, my name is Jim Thomas. My company's Fitness Management and Consulting. Appreciate y'all being here today. And again, this is a quick reminder. My focus, my mission here on the channel is I want to be able to provide as much information as I can to as many people as I can across all regions. And the best way I can do that is when you choose to subscribe to the channel. So if you've not yet done so, please hit that subscribe button. And for additional ways you can learn more about me, learn more about my company, and how we can help take your business to that next level, please check out those links below. And we'll look forward to seeing y'all in that next video.